We're heading into the UDS this weekend, and I will say that this is quite exciting because finally we're going to start to solidify this metagame, and all of the constant theorio that everybody's been slamming across the table and going, no, this is the best deck. Finally, it's going to get the chance to come to an end. But this is a discussion about what's going to be happening at the UDS. What are we expecting? What really is going to be probably the best decks coming out of this weekend. So let's dig into that discussion, shall we? It's that time once again where the best players that have qualified are going to go beat up on each other and try to win a title belt playing a children's trading card game. What a fantastic time to be alive. So, top things that I'm expecting really to kind of come out of the UDS this weekend. So, first up, this is the first real major event. We had, the German Open from the Complexity card guys. We've had stray events. We had a few good World Championship events coming out of this weekend as well. But heading into this next weekend, the UDS is really, this is it. Like, we haven't had regionals. We have had, like, no real spread of information outside of local events for the past 5 weeks. And this is how you build a format. Like, this is exciting to me. So, I know we've done a similar video this a couple weeks back, but here's the thing. There are unknowns. So the first thing I want to touch on here is going to be Orcust. Now, Orcust has been quiet, this format, ever since they lost Double Fogblade. You know it's still sitting there in the back of the room, and it's just death glaring you. It's like the little teddy bear that's supposed to be underneath your bed, but it's in the corner staring at you going, and you're just like, I ain't gonna mess around with this. But from what I've seen from Orcust, Long Risu spinning back, there have been builds talking about playing double Crescendo right now, and Babel interruptions through the opponent's turn to summon back a Dingrisu for spot removal. It's pretty good. I think a lot of players I just underestimate this deck wholeheartedly. Playing Sky Striker against the deck, I can tell you that I've noticed when they have so many combo pieces and the whole engine is cycling, one Shark Cannon's not going to be enough to pull away from their combo. And it's pretty interesting. Now, things that stop the deck. There can only be one is a fantastic card against that deck. Forcing them into only one machine means that they're going to have to resurrect the Dingrisu to pop off the... There can only be one. If not, good news. You know, if you get it to stick and you can somehow lock them down, okay, I'm going to be in a good position. Now, that being said, you know, Artifact Lancia is pretty much... You slam that on the table against them and you win the game. Like, their whole deck can't cooperatively function. So yes, while the deck is very good and players are looking at ways to kind of play this deck right now, there can only be one Lancia, both on the offense and the defense. Both really hurt that deck, and it's pretty insane. One hand trap, by the way, slows that thing down. Now, we also know that Sky Striker is in high representation right now. This is actually pretty crazy. The amount of Sky Striker that is doing things right now, I've seen going second and going first. And, well, evenly matched Prankatops is pretty cool for going second. Evenly matched is such a broken card. I've also seen Card of Demise and Set Rotation. The original list that I saw playing Card of Demise in Sky Striker was cute. Oh my god, like, that was so fun. And then we've started gravitating back towards the playing Desires in the deck at this point. What was it, coming out of the Vietnam Nationals? I believe it was, when we saw double Desires. Ghost Ogre's returning back into the... Oh my god, Ghost Ogre's so good right now. Like, on a sub thought right now, though, Ghost Ogre on a key combo piece put you in such a good position. You would be shocked. Like, when I started playing Ogre, I was like, this will not go as good as I thought. And then you start ogring things, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. Like, being able to knock off a Link monster off of your opponent's field can just put you in such a demanding position that it's crazy. Because, like, your opponent's lost the extra zones, you've slowed them down for arrows. I mean, call me crazy, but if you hit the Alpe, they only had the Spatha. Good times. Good times, let me tell you. Also, Effect Veiler's getting a lot of mileage right now, too. I actually thought the Veiler would kind of be trash now, too. The good thing about Ogre, unlike Ash and Ghost Ogre, Ash is not once per turn. You could play 3 of them things and just get away with free value. So it's the one advantage that I will say the Veiler has. It's from the era of not once per turn things. You'd think it would be once per turn, but Veiler, I am liking to Ogre 1 Veiler right now in Sky Striker. Quite a lot, actually. It's pretty much value. Now, that being said, like I said, there's a lot of variance across the Sky Striker decks right now. A lot of cool things that you can do, and, well, there's that. Now, that being said, you've got the other bad boy in the corner, which is Crusadia, Guard Dragon, Thunder, whatever else we can put in the deck. You got variants that are just playing the Crusadia package to climb the combo ladder setup. You've got the builds that, it's not so much you're going towards the Thunder engine, but you're using kind of the Thunder engine to end on that Colossus. There's also been the Draconet Ib package you can play in the deck, which is pretty good, by the way. Making Draconet into Ib to start your combo, oh my god, that is... Watching your opponent not have any sort of response when you slam the Draconet on the table is one of the best feelings I've seen. Now, the biggest thing I've seen about this deck, through all of the variants I've seen through locals here, is the deck's biggest weakness is itself. Yeah, that's weird, right? I've seen bricks on bricks on, and I mean, it could just be variance doing its thing, but I hate to be that guy and say this, but like, some of those hands are garbage. Holy crap. So, I don't know, maybe it's just some of the builds, maybe it's just the brick factor, but the Ib deck seems a lot more susceptible to one hand trap, which honestly kind of sucks. Called by the Grave is speaking of Called by the Grave, yes. Called by the Grave right now is one of the best cards in the format. Being able to, one, offensively use it when you're doing your thing to stop your opponent from ashing you or Veilering you is really good. Using it defensively also when your opponent's trying to Orcust combo you at the start of their turn. You just go ahead and banish their key combo piece, and your opponent's like, well, good game, sir. What am I supposed to do? You know, Called by the Grave is getting a lot of mileage. Now, back on the topic of Thunder here with Called by the Grave, I've heard both hit and miss things about playing Called by the Grave in Thunder. I know there's a lot of Thunder decks that still play Sekka's Light. All right, I'm not gonna say that we're not doing that. There are other builds that are playing, you know, Called by the Graves, things like that instead of Sekka's Light because they want to counteract, you know, getting hand trapped, and that's understandable. All right, looking at the way this format has gone and things like that, yeah, Called by the Grave is gaining a lot of that popularity, and you're even seeing it in the Danger Thunder decks right now, and the way that things are going right now. It's good. It really is. Now, with that being said, the Danger package numbers have, ever since the cards got limited, the decks are still playing that really small Danger package, especially Thunder. Getting it off and going is really good. Now, the counter to that argument, though, is Droll and Lockbird is really good right now. If you Droll and Lockbird a key piece to a combo right now, you're going to be in a really good position. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of Droll and Lockbird kind of coming out of the UDS this weekend. Now, on the back end of that unknown is Salad. We know that Salad is still alive. I've seen a lot of success from Salad in regions that aren't my own. The problem is a lot of my local players have just quit playing Salad. They just don't want to play it. So we're on a lot more of a combo-based deck, and also, I mean, eating 3 Signet Minings, which the average person can't afford right now, along with Phantasmes, which is just, there's nothing you can do about that. So Salad will be in some sort of representation for the metagame. I don't know what. And then my really last thing I want to point out before we wrap up this video here is Mech Knight. Mech Knight has been doing things, and this caught my attention. One, because Mech Knight has been so quiet for so long. This deck kind of got forgotten about, and then we got some cool new toys. The little 10 Yi Dark Dragon. That acts as like a little combo starter, giving you spot removal, giving you just more ways to kind of play the deck now and other forms. And while I still think that Mech Knight is like a lower tier 1.5 to tier 2, I'd probably say it's tier 2. You can't underestimate what the deck is going to be doing, because one wrong column placement in a deck and your opponent's about to special summon a full field, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. So just watch your column placement, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as just not putting multiple cards in the area where you've set up your multi-roll. So just things to say, things to pay attention to. Now, that being said, to those of you that are going to the UDS this weekend, good luck. If you just watch this as a metagame report, okay, I should be at the UDS on Saturday, walking around. I'm probably going to be playing round 2 on. I have enough points on one of the Stratos Field Center, so looking forward to that. But that being said, what do you guys think projected metagame is supposed to be? Please leave a comment down below to me what you guys think. And well, let's catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.